Christina.
And we're the Gorgeous Geeks.
And we are here to talk about Season 9 of Smallville.
I think it's their best work.
I think...
Did they fire, like, all the writers that ever worked on the show, or what? Because, like, the whole show, this whole season has been so good. Like, is it just because Lana's gone? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Season 8 was picking up with
the Doomsday. It was picking up a little bit.
Well, with Lana being gone, my least favorite ones were when she came back. And it's not just because we dislike Lana, but it's because so much of Smallville has been focused on Clark trying to be with Lana, or Lex trying to be with Lana, or just the Lana Clark secrets and all that stuff. And now with her gone, it's evolving into Clark's being the person that he's supposed to be.
And I am so digging, like, the Lois and Clark romance.
Yeah, Lois
is so
and Clark
cute,
but
it's written so well. They are writing it so good.
I must say, I was really upset when I heard there's going to be, like, a zombie episode of Smallville.
I thought it'd be lame, but
I thought it'd be
really good too.
I was so worried. I'm like, well, maybe I can give it a chance. Like, I've heard people, like, bashing a zombie on Smallville. But you know what? DC is their summer crossover event right now is zombies. And they've explained it with Lantern Ring, so. But anyway, they did a good job with that. All of their episodes have been pretty good. It's been building and getting better. And the Clark and Lois build-up
But you know the writing has gotten better because they're not saying, I don't trust you, you don't trust me. Like every single episode.
They have said that, but not every other episode.
Like how
it's
it
just
was before. Like you could, you know.
Their vocabulary has expanded.
Yes. Without Lexus monologuing.
which I do miss. The Wonder Twins episode was called Ida, was one of my least favorite of the seasons, but the last, like, 2 minutes were totally worth it when Lois took command and kicked a stack of newspapers to Clark and just climbed and just conquered.
That was, like, the best, like, little romantic scene kiss I've seen in a very long time. Yeah.
Well, let's talk the villain this season. I know a lot of people were confused. Well, not me because I look up spoilers all the time. So, but when Zod appeared, they're like, "What's going on?" They defeated Zod. Where does this orb come from?
Zod is really cool. I love the actor playing him. I like his accent a lot.
I'm really crazy for his accent. I think it's.
We have a thing for bad men.
No, I don't.
I think you do.
No, I don't.
Doom.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Where have I heard a Latvian accent besides video game, honestly?
I thought they were going to ruin Zod.
Because you said, this is dumb what they're doing. What are they doing? They're wasting Zod.
Clark could barely take on Doomsday or any other villain. I'm like, he's going to go against Zod now? I just like, he's not smart enough yet. He's not strong enough. He can't fly.
And then people were confused about the, well, first of all, they're calling him Major Zod. And
I was confused about that too.
Yeah, so if you didn't know, because if you don't like to spoil stuff like I do, then you would know that he was a clone from the past of Krypton. I think it's incredibly
It's a really good story. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Smallville, that I doubted you. Like, seriously,
it's like actually a story that would be like in the comic books, honestly.
It really is. You haven't seen Pandora. I loved how, because Lois went away and Clark screwed up. That is so what happens.
What happens, not what would happen. What happens.
It's almost like for the first time the DC writers are actually putting their input to the show. I mean, like, it really is starting to get good.
And you know why? It's because they've evolved past those easy storylines. Like, it was so easy in the first season when you blame everything on Kryptonite.
And they're really starting to delve into the mythology of DC.
Getting into mythology.
And so they're writing better.
And they're using aliens. It's just...
And magic.
Like, I really liked first season, but after, the second season hit, and then it was starting to get old.
They just found a flow of everything, where things aren't repetitive, and the show is just consistently good.
First of all, I did not like Clark's resolution of we need to be friends with Zod, because apparently Zod already has encountered that.
It's almost like he never learned his lesson.
Friends. Yes.
It's like he never learned his lesson with Davis Bloom. It's like, oh, I finally get it now. You know, I really shouldn't give out second chances like candy to sick children. You know, that was kind of mean. But anyways,
you're racist. I'm joking.
If somebody's a psychopath, they're going to misinterpret. Their mind is messed up. They're going to misinterpret.
And I hope there isn't some goal at the end of let's make Zod good, because I'm not down for that.
I'm not
I'm
either.
just not down for that. And we'll have to bash the season finale if that happens. But I am also interested to see what Tess is going to do now that she knows the future, and that Chloe's going to kill her. I think it's kind of lame.
She's just gonna try
I'd be personally embarrassed if I was killed by Chloe. I'm just saying. After all these years of thinking it was going to happen, we got to see Chloe die.
And I think it's good that they're really getting on the storyline of, you know, should I go at this alone or should I take my friend's opinions? Because, you know, it's a learning process, and it's something that he deals with in the comic books as Superman.
And you know, like another interesting thing, like in the first episode of the season when that assassin came and told Clark that he was going to destroy their world, like, I took that like literally. But I guess she just meant what the Kandorians built, because apparently he doesn't, and they're all worried over that, I guess for nothing. So I started to was thinking that was the case, but it's like she punked you, Clark.
Yeah.
And then she had his dad's watch, so it was like he trusted this person.
Yeah, so that really got me. It's like they're gonna give him another love interest, and I've never even seen this girl.
No, I never thought it was a love interest.
I thought
it was like somebody he trusted, when she was just a random person, I guess, who didn't like.
But I'm glad they tricked me with that one. You want to talk about some spoilers now?
Well, John Corbin will make his return on Smallville. Zatanna will make her return on the show, an episode called Warrior, where it is like a San Diego Comic Con kind of thing, but of course they're not calling it that. But Zatanna will make her return. Chloe will get a love interest who is interestingly enough, her fiance from the alternate reality episode. So maybe this is her true love. Maybe he won't get impaled.
Who knows? People die. Life goes on.
And the Justice Society will make their appearance on Smallville. If you haven't seen Hawkman, I'm like thoroughly impressed that Smallville decided to do like an accurate costume.
For all you Stargate fans out there, you're gonna love the person playing Hawkman. I had a crush on him, so I'm glad he's gonna be on the show.
But I was half expecting them to give the guy wings, honestly, but because I don't know, usually you just throw them in their colors and that's good enough. It's like, so I'm glad they put in the effort and the time with it, and so I'm excited about seeing Hawkman and Stargirl and Dr. Fate, and it's going to be a 2-hour movie, so I am excited about that. I'm glad the ratings have been rising steadily as far as Friday. I'm glad it's doing good for the CW as far as Fridays, and so I'm hoping for season 10 because I really like season 9, and I think
it's just mean to take it to
goodness, and then
just chop the head off, and it just running around like Bloody Mary with
I thought you were gonna say bloody chicken
or bloody chicken. Either one.
But I think they're really, really asking for it. And if you like seeing Speedy on the show, Mia, I know a lot, maybe other ones want, not Mia, because she was like so recent. But
I
Dark
would prefer
Archer,
the original sidekick to show up on the show. But anyways,
the Dark Archer, Ollie's mentor, will make an appearance on the show.
It was cool. But I think it was a pretty good episode. It's been a great season so far. I really hope they don't drop the ball.
It's been their best season.
It has been their best season. I hope they don't drop the ball, because if the episodes aren't as good as the ones that have just come on, I will be very, very upset. I will write a letter.
You can mail it to?
I don't know.